What you're about to witness is no illusion. Scott Hammell will attempt a record-breaking escape from a prison-issued straitjacket while being tied in over 50 feet of steel chain. And believe it or not, he'll try it while dangling from his ankles under a hot air balloon over 1.5 miles above the earth. Since he was a little kid, Scott has always been interested in magic, especially the art of escape. And for the past 5 years, he's been perfecting his skills. And now, at the age of 18, his ability to maneuver his body out of any straitjacket has earned him the reputation as one of the world's greatest living escape artists. Scott is now ready to attempt his most dangerous escape ever. He and his crew will launch in a specially equipped hot air balloon. Then, for the first time ever, tied in a straitjacket and bound with over 50 feet of steel chain and 4 padlocks, Scott will be lowered upside down, 15 feet below the balloon basket, where he will fight to free himself. Scott and his family have so much confidence in his skills that his parents are dipping into his college fund to finance this attempt.
Most teenagers, if they said, "Hey mom, I want to hang upside down 10,000 feet out of a hot air balloon and set a world record," they'd say, "What are you, nuts? Get out of my family." But she was just there, "Hey, that's kind of cool. We'll have some fun with this."
But Scott knows that in order to successfully complete this challenge, he'll have to push himself to the extreme, both mentally and physically.
If I pass out up there a couple minutes without oxygen to my brain, and I could either die or suffer severe brain damage.
Today, everything is set for Scott's record-breaking attempt.
And I just called the automated, and we've got 3 miles down here. So I think we're good to go.
With a storm front on the way, Scott's pilot decides that they will have only a small window of opportunity to get the balloon in the air. Scott is cinched into his straitjacket. It's an uncomfortable fit, but for this attempt, it has to be as secure as possible. Now he is bound by over 50 feet of steel chain. And finally, it's secured with 4 padlocks. Scott is lifted into the basket, and it's time for takeoff.
Okay, I'm gonna start climbing on out of here.
Hey guys, we're ready!
The balloon begins moving away at over 25 miles per hour as it gains altitude.
Hey Roy, we're catching a hard right and picking up speed.
We're cruising through 7,000 right now.
Big 10-4 minutes, babe.
Passing the 7,500-foot mark, Scott prepares to be lowered out of the basket.
I can't believe I'm actually doing this, man.
I can't believe you're doing any of this, Scotty.
He's now in position as he attempts to set himself free. With the blood now rushing towards Scott's brain, his body clock starts counting down the seconds to a potentially critical blackout. Demonstrating his incredible flexibility, it only takes Scott about 10 seconds to set himself free of the chain that was secured by 4 padlocks.
Get that jacket off, buddy!
Scott's next step is to try to maneuver his body into a position to free himself of the straitjacket. He even has the ability to dislocate his shoulder if he needs to, in order to get himself out. While contorting his body, it is vital that Scott constantly remind himself to breathe. With the straitjacket constricting his chest, each gasp of air is a challenge, especially with the thin air at 1.5 miles in the sky, upside down. If Scott does pass out, getting him back up into the basket and breathing again could take so long that it could prove fatal. But with one final tug, and in just under a minute's time, Scott does it, becoming the first person ever to escape from a straitjacket while dangling over 1.5 miles high. Back on the ground, Scott's still on cloud 9.
I don't think it could have been more perfect. I feel absolutely fantastic.
Believe it.